Alright, so we've got the rear wheel off here, just having a look. So the upper ball joints, it's leaking grease on the back there, you can see. So we'll go ahead and change it since we already have new ones. The sway bar end links, they actually look okay, but we have new ones also and they're pretty cheap, so we might as well put new ones in. And then to get the shock out, we'll take this fender liner out. And then on the bottom we've just got the one bolt there. So it actually, the aftermarket coils, they reuse the factory fork, so we'll have to take it apart and use the fork on the new ones. So let's go ahead and start taking this whole thing apart here. Alright, so we've got the fender liner out, got the bottom bolt out, got the top bolt out, so the shock is loose now. Now, in order to get it out, they've put a convenient little hole there for us, so all we gotta do is get rid of this rubber plug, get that out of the way, and then we've got carpet up top there, so once that's out of the way, you can actually lift the shock up into the hole, and that'll give you enough clearance to get this fork over the axle and get the stock shock out of there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so working on the rears here, these are the new Aldan coilovers. So you can see they're threaded on the bottom. They actually don't come with a fork. When I did the ones on my car with the BC ones, they actually came with the new fork. But apparently these Aldan ones, you have to reuse the factory fork. So I've got the spring off of this one. Haven't been able to get this shock to unthread. Actually, this is one of the old ones that came off my car, so I just tried it on this one. But the shock is pretty tight in there. I'm assuming it's threaded into the fork, but I don't know. So I'm currently working on setting up the one that came off my buddy's car. I'm gonna put it in my spring compressor, get this spring off, and then I'll try to get this shock out of the fork. I'm hoping these maybe come out a little easier because they haven't been sitting outside in a box for a year or two like mine have. So let's put them in this spring compressor here that I've had for like 10 years and been dragging around with me, and we'll try to get this spring off and we'll get that shock out hopefully. So we've got this spring off too. It's actually a pretty simple way to do it. I mean, you could just take this nut off and take the top off, or you see this one has a notch in it. So when you have the spring compressed, you can just pass this through the shock, and then the whole thing drops out the bottom. So now we can take this and put it in our vise and see if we can get this to unthread. So let's give this a try.